Yoga is all about using your body to explore the limits of space. And in New York City, there isn't very much space to begin with, but you've got to make peace with what you've got. My name is Tina, and I run a yoga studio out of my one-bedroom apartment, which I share with my roommate. Yoga is freeing. This practice is about working with limitations to find freedom. Yoga helps us get out of our comfort zone and eliminate boundaries, because life doesn't have boundaries. Some people think it's odd to do this kind of work out of your home, but I find the constraints inspiring. Infinite possibility can be paralyzing, but the mind really gets creative in a defined space. People try to separate their lives into categories. This is my work life, this is my personal life, but those are false delineations. Separation exists only in the mind. I truly believe that teaching yoga in my own home has given me greater control over my body and mind. Oh, sorry.
Photographs capture the most formative moments of our lives, positive or negative. My job is to document that special day when one becomes two. I'm Tom Bird, and I'm a divorce photographer. For a lot of people, the day their divorce is finalized is the new happiest day of their life. They feel reborn, unshackled from the years of resentment and lies. I encourage people to get personal, vulnerable. Before we get to the I don'ts, sometimes the couple and I will return to the location of their first big fight to rekindle that energy. Occasionally we have to deal with the divorcezilla, but who doesn't get a little crazy when planning their first divorce? There's no wedding party, but there are lawyers. And they're often more enthusiastic than any maid of honor I've ever seen.
We're gonna be rich! Yes!
I'd argue that the glow returning to a woman's eyes after a long and sexless marriage is more beautiful than a sunset. Reconciliation does happen, and when it does, I'll capture it. But those photos don't go on the website. And I charge double. You guys just gonna give up like that? And I've even watched divorcees surprise their ex by bringing a new lover to the shoot.
Couldn't wait to see you. What's going on, man? Will you marry me?
Oh my God! Yes!
They say don't put your elbows on the table, but what about the people's elbow? My name's Raj, and I founded Rage Restaurant, America's premier spot for settling scores. Well, if you're anything like me, you ain't having to use your library voice while arguing in public. That's why I opened this restaurant. It's a place for putting motherfuckers in check before you ask for the check. The menu has plenty of starters to whet your temper. All of our china is made out of sugar, and the flatware has been dulled as well. This makes it so that customers can go full rage mode. We're incredibly diligent about filling up your 3 glasses of water, so you'll always have something to splash. Whether it's business disagreements, breakups, or just pop culture, we've got you covered. It all started when I realized I was a bit more of a Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen than I thought. I figured why fight it, you know? The kitchen specializes in purely soft foods, ensuring that your meal has the satisfying impact for a proper food fight. Although I do wish people would actually eat the food. It's surprisingly good for how aerodynamic it is. And of course our servers double as referees that can step in and moderate at a moment's notice. Or, if you don't have anyone to pick a fight with, they are trained in ultra-violent communication and are adept at role-play situations. Or you can just slap them. We do have a very strict policy. No makeup, makeouts whatsoever. And at the end of your visit, we always make sure that the bill is incorrect, just to make sure you get one last good yelling match. That's on the house.
There was one about Darth Plagueis.
You're not supposed to read Star Wars.
Star Wars.
You experience it in the movie.
Better than the movies lately. Better than the movies lately.
You think you're a Star Wars fan? You think you're a Star Wars fan?
I don't even need those.
I know you don't need
because my midi-chlorian cut is 42,000. I don't need. I see perfectly fine. It's just an image thing. It's just an image thing.